Dumbass.
Ghost. Target at 12 o'clock.
What? Bitch. I'm gonna go like that. Boom. I'm gonna go like this. And I somehow still die.
Okay. Let me have my tea. Okay. Let's talk about this game. So for 20 bucks, you can replay the Modern Warfare 2 campaign again, but this time is a remaster, right? For the PS4, for the current gen. If you are a big fan of Call of Duty, if you are a hardcore Call of Duty, if Modern Warfare 2 is one of your favorite games of all time, right? I want you to keep a very open mind here. I want you to hear me out. I like the game. I enjoy my time with the game, right? But overall, I'm a little bit let down. Just a little bit. In terms of graphic, I think they did a fantastic job updating the graphic. I thought the games looked incredible. It looks like a current gen game. You know how some remaster, even though they look better than the old gen games, you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell from the way the character looks, and you can kind of tell that okay, this game is a remaster of an older games, right? When I played the Nathan Drake collection, very good games, all three of them, very good games. But in terms of graphic, you could tell it's PS3 games, right? The Last of Us, very good game, one of my favorite, right? Graphically, you can kind of tell it's a PS3 game, and that's the thing that I expect from remaster, just in general, I know I'm gonna enjoy them, and I know they're gonna be good and all that, and I know they're gonna look better than the old gen games. But there are certain things about them that they're just from a graphic point of view, you can kind of tell that okay, these games, they are remaster of older games. But for some reason, when I looked at the remaster version of MW2, the campaign, everything looks like a current gen game. It looks so goddamn good, from the weapons, from the characters, from the environment. The guns look incredible. You can inspect the guns now. It just looks so good, and I'm like, man, I cannot believe this is actually a remaster. Like, it looks like a game made for current gen. I don't know why, but motion blur was the default, and I couldn't turn it off. I played through the whole game with motion blur, and that shit was so fucking annoying. But other than that, I thought the graphic was amazing. So I finished the campaign once, and I played on veteran. And here was I have to say, if you're not a trophy hunter, if you're not, you don't really care about the trophies, don't even go for veteran. It's so not worth it.
Enemy helos approaching from the northwest. We've got to cover the front line.
Helo. Dude, Scarecrow, how did they get through? And I can't run. I can't tactical sprint, right? And I can't run for more than 5 seconds. Less. Oh god. See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That on veteran, if you do what you're supposed to do, you're just gonna die. You're a one-man army. You're getting no help. You see what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do there?
There are things that I was kind of expecting them to, tweak a little bit. They think that for a game to be difficult, just throw everything at the player, right? Just make everything super random, right? And the enemies are super spammy, and the AI for your teammates are just fucking brain dead. That's their idea of a hard game, which is why Veteran is an absolute fucking nightmare to play, because you would get shot from God nowhere, you would get grenade spam, and your teammates are dumb as fuck, and I was raging so hard that my family, they gotta check on me and like make sure I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I'm just playing a game. And I guess that's just the thing with Veteran. Like I didn't have fun playing Veteran. Like I'm glad that I beat the game on Veteran. It took me way longer than I expected, and I found myself raging more than actually enjoying the game. Not that I didn't have fun at certain parts. I mean, again, the gameplay was still good, and the graphics again amazing. But like, man, if you're not crazy about those trophies, and you're not that serious about the difficulty in games, don't fucking play the game on Veteran or even hard. And regular is fine. Now I play a lot of difficult games, right? And when I die, it is frustrating, but it felt like I was learning something, Like when I look back at, some of the harder games that I play, when I die, I can say, okay, I made a mistake. I shouldn't do that next time around. With Call of Duty, and with this game in particular, right? When you die, you don't learn shit, because it's so random. It's bullshit, right? Like, I literally, I peek someone. They don't even have their gun up yet. The animation for the enemy, they're still taking their guns out. They're not even aiming down sight yet, right? And I was getting shot from that guy. I was like, what? Wait! This has to be a joke. Has to be a joke. When I peek someone, and like he's like behind cover, right? And he had his gun like this. He's not even looking at me, and he's just spraying. When I tell you that every single bullet hit me, can I be honest with you guys? I would rather be in a multiplayer lobby full of hackers than play this game on Veteran again. I mean, some of you are probably laughing your ass off right now, calling me a bitch. Listen. When you play a difficult level and you get through it, you should feel, rewarded. You should feel, fulfilled. I did feel a little bit rewarding, but for the most part, I was like, man, fuck that. I'll never do that again. I will never do that again. In other games, when I did something that took me a long time, that that made me rage, but I did it, it made me go, man, like, that felt good. Like, I did that felt good, and I want to do it again. I want to feel that feeling again. With COD, because that was so much bullshit, and the AI for the enemy was way too good, and the AI for my teammates was way too fucking bad. I was like, man, I'm not doing that again. No. Now, I know for many of you, Modern Warfare 2 is your favorite COD game. And for good reason. The campaign is amazing. The story, characters, incredible. The twist, my God, one of the greatest twists in video game history, right? And multiplayer, one of the best the series has to offer. But when you really think about it, there are little things in the gameplay, in the game mechanics, that, especially if you play Modern Warfare 2019, which in my opinion has the best game mechanics in COD history. So you go from that to the gameplay of MW2, I'm sorry, but it's a downgrade. The gameplay in Modern Warfare 2019 was so smooth, it was so crispy, you know. And the gameplay in that game is so good, you know. We can talk shit about the maps, but the gameplay, right, the sliding, the climbing, and you know, tactical sprint and all that, it was so good, right? And then you go from that to MW2. It's still good, you know, it's not bad, but you compare that to today's standard, it's nowhere near. In 2020, if you play an FPS game, you know, I cannot help but expect that when you run into an object, you know, you have the option to jump over it or just run right through it. You know, you did a little, it might take you out of your path a little bit, but you know, you have to be able to run through it. In this game, if you're running, right? If you're walking or you're running, if you're going somewhere, and they're just a little, like if your thighs, right? If your legs hit something, you would get stuck right there, and you're just running in one place like a fucking idiot. Like you've hit an invisible wall. And I'm like, man, like, what did you guys do in this remaster other than upgrading the visual? And once again, I gotta say, the visual, the graphics, incredible. You guys did an amazing job. But what did you do to upgrade the gameplay? Because that's what we're here for the gameplay. And enemies, you know, the spawning from all around me. There's no clear sense of direction. It's so messy, right? I'm getting shot from my back when my whole team decided, okay, this area is clear. Let's move on. I followed him. The word follow was on that character, so I followed this guy, right? And I got shot from the back. What do you mean follow you? What do you mean move forward? I'm still getting shot from the back. Now, I've only played it once. You know, I went through it once on veteran. I plan on doing it again, just getting some trophies here and there, collecting intels, play it on, you know, recruit difficulty to clean up the trophy list. I'm not gonna platinum it. I'm just telling you guys right now. There's one trophy that I'm for sure not gonna get. The name of the trophy is the student has surpassed the master, and is in the very first mission. You know, you run the pit, and you have to beat BX time, and the time is 19.7 seconds. You gotta complete that shit in 19.7 seconds. I literally was just trying to get that trophy. I got the less than 30-second trophy. My record is 27 second, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna go for that 19.7. No, I'm gonna get everything else, right? I'm gonna have 99% in the trophy list, but I'm not. I am not getting that one trophy. I'm not going for it. It's not good for me. It's not good for my mental health, right? It's not good for me physically, and it's just a waste of time. I know I'm giving out an impression that, you know, I hated this game. I don't hate it. It's a good game. I like it. I like the story. I like the characters, and I like most of the gameplay. And I had a good time. I had a good time playing through the campaign. I'm just saying there are so many things in the game mechanics that I could have fixed. You know, they did an amazing job with the graphics. Why can't they update it, the gameplay? You know, that's all I'm asking, man. Like, just little things. Little things that could have been fixed. They could have been upgraded. They didn't. I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. Hey guys, if you got a chance to play through the Modern Warfare 2 campaign remaster, let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And do you think that they're going to release multiplayer? I think they should. I do. I think they should release multiplayer. And if you enjoyed my review, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more reviews like this. And with that being said, I'll see you soon. Stay frosty.
You get what you fucking deserve.